you fine folks. Happy Friday the 13th.
Do, 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 do.
One of the only days of the year that I feel normal. That and Halloween. But the thumbnail, if you know, you know. If not,
Oh, yeah.
you're missing out. Big part of my childhood was horror movies. Big part of my life is still horror movies. I love horror movies, especially Jason Voorhees.
Yeah, I never watched them.
Oh, you're missing out. I mean, people messing around in the woods, kids doing what kids do, and there's a guy that just, no, you're not going to do that.
He's not having none of it.
Yeah, you're not going to do that in my woods. Oh, how you doing this morning, Mr. Kevin?
I'm doing well, Tiny. A little leery now that I know it's Friday the 13th, so
yeah,
and I keep my eye out for any black cats.
Yeah, I didn't notice it.
Yeah, I know. I hadn't noticed it until he pointed it out.
Yeah, I pointed it out to him. I don't know if he knew it before that.
I knew it last night, and then I was looking for my thing this morning because I made one other than the one I made this. I took 5 minutes this morning and made that one, so it's ugly, it's dirty, it's raw. But I made one 2 weeks ago for Friday the 13th, and I mean, it was nice. Can't find it nowhere on my computer. Can't find it nowhere. It's not in the thumbnails that I've made and in the haven't used, not in the thumbnails that you've made. I looked through every one of them individually. Can't find it nowhere.
Look in your documents, because
I have.
that thing, will switch and use the automatic deal. And I find one in my documents every once in a while.
I'm starting to think that after I made it, I didn't even save it or export it.
Might not.
I mean, might not have. It must have been one of those days where I didn't sleep for like 82 hours or something.
Yeah, just went along and made it and cleared it.
Cleared it out. I spent hours on it. Then it was like, yeah, this is excellent. No, I don't want to. Yeah, discard changes. How you feeling this morning, Bass Man?
Oh, went to sneezing a while ago, and I thought we was going to be doing that the rest of the day, but I finally quit.
You guys see me being stiff this morning. I was coming back from the restroom, and the restroom is right around the hall from our bedroom. And I walked through the doorway, and I stood there, and I locked up, stiff as a board, fell on my rear end, and then whiplashed back, hurt my neck, beat my head off the floor. So I'm kind of stiff in the neck area, but
yeah.
Well, at least I don't have another concussion. I can tell you that.
Hey, that's good. Yeah, that's one thing at least.
Yeah. When I do have to go to the doctor, and I'm just like, I have a concussion. How do you know you have a concussion? Oh, because I've had about 30 of them. That's how I know. In the first,
I've been there before.
Yeah, Laura said I think 30 is a conservative number.
I think so too.
Yeah. And well, at least there's no significant brain damage. That's what they told me. And I was like, wait a minute. What do you mean significant?
What do you mean significant?
Right. What do you mean significant? Well, there's some. I was like, how much are we talking here? They never would give me a number. But that's what, when I'm talking and I can't think of a word, and my short-term memory, very, very affected by it. See, there was a word affected. I couldn't think of the word affected.
I have the same problem, but I think that comes with age.
Well, when you're 720 years old, of course you're going to forget stuff.
Yeah.
But, I mean, Bassman's best friend in high school was Moses.
Yeah.
That's
I was gonna say he had his water wings on during the flood, right?
Yeah.
right, yeah. They weren't orange yet because the color orange wasn't a thing.
Yeah.
You know, they were made out of papyrus.
Moses could fish better than me. He was put his stick down in the water and move it out of the way and get a fish or two.
Any coin shows coming up this weekend, Mr. Kevin?
Yeah, tomorrow I'm going to be over in Grand Rapids. They have a
nice.
monthly coin show out there. Actually, this one is the Grand Rapids Coin Club show. So going to be a little different, but same location, same people, same just about everything. But you know what? It's an excellent show. Glad seeing folks out there. So, hey, Northern Indiana, West Side Michigan, you're more than welcome to come on up. Up there in Granville, Michigan, up there by Walker Road. Come on up and come and see us.
Nice. Very nice. Now, are you setting up? Or are you walking the floor? Or
I'm set up. Actually, when you walk in the door, I am right there, right in the door.
That's a good spot.
Yep.
Good spot. Let's go ahead and say hello to the fine folks this morning. Dr. 55 Chevy, moderator and member of the channel. Good morning, everyone. Beautiful day here in West Virginia. Yes, it is. Remember to hit the button, hit the like button, help the channel. Silver spot is at $30.73. I was a week and a half off of the $30 mark.
Yeah, 30.63 according to Kitco at the moment. So.
Nice. Very nice.
So it's about $1.50 in the last day and a half.
Right.
So I can't complain about that. Cgriller Stacker saying good morning, and we're live from Camp Crystal Lake. I don't know about that.
Yeah. Good morning, Cgriller Stacker, member of the channel, and a good channel to check out. Great channel to check out. Had a video last night, well, like 8 hours ago now, about coin and currency sets.
Oh, yeah.
And he talked about one of my favorite nickels, the 1994 matte proof, the matte finish proof.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a very nice nickel. Mr. Robert Pintoff, member of the channel, saying, hello, my friends. Good morning, Mr. Pintoff. Fast man.
What you're going to do when he's coming for you? Saying hello to 55 Chevy.
Keep the pepper away from him so he don't sneeze all over you.
Yeah.
Or sprinkle the pepper on him so it gets him off your trip. Miss Amy Harrell, moderator and channel member. Good morning, Miss Amy. Here she is. Good morning, Batman. Tiny Kevin with a coffee. Is that a sunrise? Looks like a sunrise coming over the mountains there.
Over a mountain, yeah.
Yeah, very nice. Okay, here we go. This is going to hurt. I know it is. Kilo Man.
Yes.
Just hurt just a little bit. It's all right there. Tensing up the neck just got me. Let's see. Did it for Kinnaman. Good morning, Miss Kinnaman.
It's worth it.
Good to see. It's worth it.
Hi, Mr. Pavi's Nawab saying hello to the family. Good morning, sir.
Morning. Mr. Jack Gallman from Marion, North Carolina. Good morning, sir.
Jack, I did get your email. If I know that you added some stuff on that you wanted to have on that order, so if you can send me a complete list of what you want, I'll send you an invoice here right after the show. Mr. Azure Blue saying good morning, my incredible stacking brothers and sisters. Be kind. Many things you described, others are dreaming about having. We are all so fortunate. USA, USA.
Yes, sir. Just in time. Morning, Tiny Kevin Bassman. Happy Friday the 13th. I like it. Miss Big Apple herself. Brown sugar 0069. Good morning, gang. Good to see you. Gold hit an all-time high, 25.83. It's going to go higher.
25.75 right now.
Everyone's saying hello to one another. I like it a lot.
Oh, we got the OG channel member, Mr. Red Silver. Good morning, Tiny, Bassman, and Kevin. Morning, sir.
Good morning, Red Silver. Good to see you, buddy. Tiny Bassman and I are the same age. We're not old. No, see, you may have born in the same year, but his was 1857, and yours is 1957. See, there's a big difference there. KG Coins. Some of you Miss Smiles are doing fabulous this morning. Great couple of people right there. I know it for a fact. Great group of guys right there. KG Coins and Miss Smiles, his lovely wife. Good morning.
Bassman, I heard that bird from here.
That wasn't me.
What was it?
A bird.
Oh, bird. I thought you said burp.
No, we can still pluck you, I think is where the etymology of it comes from.
Let's see. What's that football-related concussion debilitating brain issue? I think was that a football-related concussion? Well, I had some when I played football.
No, there is one that they look for it after they're dead, and they all have it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
The year that was it Young got San Francisco?
Yeah.
Got out because of too many concussions.
Mm-hmm.
I had more than he did that year. So
I've had 16 confirmed. And then after that, like a doctor and MRIs and CAT scans and stuff, 16 confirmed. And then after that, I just knew from experience that that's what was going on.
A lot of times they just look in your eyes and go, yep, you had a concussion.
And let's see. Good to meet you this morning, Mr. Bassman. Yes, Mr. Bassman.
Yeah, we was. Did you see his note? His note the further back there where it said it having short-term memory loss. It makes it handy because you get to meet more friends.
Yep,
that's true. That is true. Let's see. Oh, gave Bassman tea. I know he doesn't care for coffee. Got some tea this morning, Bassman. Coin stuff I like. Member of the channel and a great channel in his own right. Good morning, friends. Mandatory evacuation lifted. We're back in our house. Grateful to the firefighters and first responders. They were brilliant. Very nice. You were gone for quite a while, like 5-6 days, something like that.
Yeah, man. Welcome home.
Yeah, glad to see you back.
7 stacks. Hey, y'all. Good to see you, sir.
Good to see you, buddy. Let's see. Everyone's saying hello to one another more. I like it. I like it a lot. Thanks to your firefighters for saving the coffee machine. Oh, sorry. Yes, his birthday package was delivered. Mr. Jack Gallman will be 67 years old in 14 days.
in a fortnight, huh? Angry Leprechaun. Oh, there's some new faces here today. Saying good morning all, and please pass the coffee. Don't mind if I do.
It's been a while, Angry Leprechaun. I know Angry Leprechaun. Been a while. My eyeball just decided to start leaking on me.
Yeah, I was going to mention the fact that my birthday present or birthday package got here. We have to remember it gets delivered to my wife first.
Yeah.
Because if you leave anything around here, we're out in the sticks, but we're on a main road, and everything. So we have to.
Packages have a chance of walking off, I take it?
Yeah, packages can disappear or end up in the bushes or.
Yeah. Never know where they're going to leave them. Silver Wolverine, good morning, sir. Good to see you, buddy.
Wolvie.
Welcome
Glad
back
to see you
YouTube.
back.
See you put out a couple videos since you've been back. Really, really good videos. The absolute best numismatic news and information channel on YouTube right there is Silver Wolverine. You need to go over and check him out. If you have not, subscribe to Silver Wolverine. You'll be glad you did.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a while. I missed the streams. Work has had me swamped.
Know the feeling.
Good thing and bad thing all at the same time.
Keeps you out of trouble.
Right. Absolutely.
And we're caught up.
Yep. I think the kin of mine killed me a little bit.
Uh-oh.
That's all right. I got it. We're doing good. So I've heard tell that the uncirculated sets this year are actually in kind of good condition, unlike the past couple years where they've been in rough condition. I've heard this year that they're okay. I haven't really heard or read anywhere where they're like 2022 was rough. It seemed like all the Denvers were really rough condition. But this year, I've read that they're not flawless, but they're getting there. They're in pretty good condition. I haven't really heard. Has anyone, opened their boxes and looked at their uncirculated sets and seen what kind of condition that theirs is in?
Not yet.
No, not yet.
About opened mine for me.
His is tore on the edge a little bit. Got a little spot that's tore up. They put it in like a soft envelope, like one of those Mylar envelopes.
Mm-hmm.
They put it in one of those. They didn't even put it in a box.
Huh.
The box it comes in is inside just a bubble wrap envelope.
Oh, hey, shall we check one out?
Hey, that'd be a nice idea. That'd be cool. The U.S. Mint announced a new Star Silver Eagle Privy. Good idea, but the price will probably be, yes, absolutely.
Yeah, ridiculous.
2024 United States Mint uncirculated coin sent Denver and Philadelphia.
Yeah. Currently sealed, but we can remedy that here pretty quickly.
Now, you don't have to do this, Mr. Kevin.
That's quite all right. Hey, I need to keep one of these for myself, and actually that opened up quite easily.
It did. Wow, it didn't even tear the cardboard.
No, that was clean. So inside we got the 2 lenses.
Oh, that's what's in that box.
I told you it's on the big 2 cards with them hard plastic bubbles. Those do look pretty nice. Look at that $50. That $50 is really clean.
Oh yeah. And this is the Philadelphia lens too.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Or that's what I mean. Sorry. That scent's amazing looking.
Yeah.
Let me see the nickel. Oh, yeah. Check it out, folks. That's a Philadelphia uncirculated set. Philadelphia is known to be
Rough.
Yeah, that's putting it nicely. But they all seem to be. Is that toning around the $50? No.
No, I don't think so.
It looks like there's gold tone. It looked like there was gold toning around it. I was like, do what?
No, it feels a little recessed in because they're pouched out on the other side.
It's glaring off
So
the
I
cardboard.
mean, it's probably just shadow off of the cardboard.
Yeah.
Yeah, got the details on the coinage. So there's your Philadelphia set. And here are your Denvers.
Very nice. $50 once again looks really clean.
Oh yeah.
Those are the ones that usually take the biggest hits. I mean, they have the biggest fields, obviously. So obviously they're going to take the biggest hits. But those are really nice this year. So
Weird
maybe
that
the
copper
rumors are
doesn't
true.
look red.
Right.
Well,
I
I
guess
mean,
it's
it's zinc. That's why.
Well, that and it's got that red next to it, I guess, but
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
it almost looks like a silver.
It does
Fine.
when it's further away like that right there. Yeah, it looks like the same color as the quarter almost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, that is a red cent.
Yeah. Very nice. So the rumors are pretty true, huh?
Yeah.
Now I got to get one. Want to do some trading? Anybody want to do some trading for some silver? Robert Pentoff, that's 40% Kennedy's up to 1970. Yes, sir. '64 was 90%, 65, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 70 were all 40%. The 1970 Denver was the very first not intended for circulation Kennedy $50 or NIFC.
Yeah, that was in the mint set only.
Yep. I've seen those found in circulation, believe it or not.
Yeah, but they're a tough find.
Oh, yeah.
You don't see them every year.
Right. And 84s and 85s were or 84, was it 84 or 85 was the second NIFC?
87.
Yes. Thank you. See? Memory loss. The 87. The 87 was the second NIFC, was only put in
Mint sets, yeah.
mint sets. And I've seen those on the channel we were on, the big channel we were on before, Bassman, myself, and Miss Amy. We seen those pulled, the 87s. We seen them pulled pretty frequently, like 2 or 3 a month. But the 70s, we only out of like 6 years, I only seen them pulled the 70s like 3 times. Only have 2 1970 Kennedys, says Miss Amy. I know I've got one in the high-end Kennedy collection. And I think it's a rainbow. Let me check real quick.
All right.
I'm just breaking everything. case you didn't hear.
Or just don't break your head.
Right. No, it's not the rainbow that I was thinking it was. This isn't the rainbow. I think I've got the rainbow in a airtight.
Mm.
And I
It's
just
the
noticed,
rainbow.
and I just noticed my 65 is starting to tone right. No, I'm not going to. Never mind. Never mind. Kind of in a spot you don't talk about on Kennedy. Amy, yeah, 17 kittens later. Miss Amy and Ken of mine have been talking about how many kittens that Ken of mine's been getting here lately. And she told me when we talked, she's called, right here it is. She's called several times about getting the kitties where they can't have more kitties, all the females, but they've never called her back. And I've drove over face to face, and that worked. Very nice. Yep,
Yeah,
1970s.
We've got 2 more kitties here than I want.
Yeah, but that picture you showed me the other night was so cute.
He thinks I'm a pillow. Cat walks in there. I'm sitting there. He just lays down, puts his head on my foot.
Save your star notes. The government will no longer print after 2022. Man,
How are they going to distinguish the bills that have been replaced?
yeah,
Why do they want?
we shall see.
Yeah. That'll be interesting to find out how because they have to distinguish what a star note is. For those of you who don't know, when the bills get to the Federal Reserve and they're in such poor condition, ripped or the corner tore off of them or a quarter of the bill missing, they replace them. And they print a new bill to replace that one, and they put a star after the serial number to distinguish that's a replacement bill. And by law, they have to distinguish that that's a replacement bill. Well, law, but somewhere in there it says they have to distinguish. So that'll be very interesting. A new type of bill out there for collectors. That'll be cool. Here's a bit of information for you. Azure Blue U.S. Mint with the star privy on the ASE is looking like the Royal Canadian Mint now. Yep. Speaking of Royal Canadian Mint privies, I want a Maple Leaf Bigfoot privies on them.
I have yet to see one. I mean,
yeah. Not going to replace serial number used once and done, I believe. Well, yeah, once they use a serial number, it's done. But they print another serial number and put the star note. They don't print the same serial number.
Now he's saying now they're not going to. They're just going to take it out of service and let it go.
Eventually, all the money would be gone then.
Yep. Except the ones that they print new.
That is interesting. So they're going to print more money out of thin air. That's what they're saying.
Well, they just print another one and give it a different serial number.
Right, but they're not going to distinguish that it's a replacement note.
Right.
Because there has to be so many bills of this denomination, so many bills of this denomination in circulation in the world. So if they just take one out of circulation, that's one less that's in there. So whenever they go to start up a new series, they'll just print one extra. That's what it sounds like. That's sad that if there's no more star notes or no more distinguishable feature on the bill that it's a replacement bill, that's sad. That just made star notes go up because there aren't going to be any.
I'm sure there will probably be some kind of distinguishing.
Right.
Maybe they just run off some high serial numbers and those end up being the replacement notes or something like that. I mean, we'll find out once they get to that hurdle.
Yeah. New printing machine with new technology. Nice. I like it.
Yeah,
The
well,
Bigfoot Privy is my favorite on the Maple. I also like the Titanic Privy from 98 and 2012. Yes, those are really nice too. I'm kind of a Bigfoot idiot myself.
Parviz, the new printing machine with new technology. Yeah, I would love to see that with the U.S. Bureau of Engraving and Printing. They haven't had much innovation in how long now? I mean, yeah, they can put in a security thread and they can put in a foil, but I mean, look at what all these other governments are doing with polymer notes and see-through and holograms. They're far more innovative with their currency than we are. We just got the greenback.
Okay. Unless they're going to do a proof, it appears it will only be through the dealers to price them. 500,000 BU Silver Eagles mintage limit, it looks like. Ooh. 500,000 seems like a lot, but only through the dealers? What? That's crazy. That's never been done before. Maybe the mint is starting to recognize what other mints around the world are doing. Well, I know they've recognized before now, but maybe they're starting to like they're doing with the DC comics. Maybe they're starting to really listen to the collectors and say, hey, like Mr. Kevin says, we have the technology.
Mm-hmm.
We can do better at the United States Mint. Absolutely, SF Kimrush. Good to see you. Welcome.
Some countries, their bills look like artwork.
Yeah.
Instead of bills.
Yeah. Canadian money's beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Over in the United Kingdom, all their money looks good, except for the euro. The euro is kind of plain. But, it just
that's
euro.
the common currency. So
Right. But, I mean, you see these mints, it's just, it blows your mind, the stuff that they're doing on their currency and their coinage. I mean, it blows my mind. Let's see, where's it at? Where'd it go? I must be seeing things. Sorry, folks, no time to say hello individuals. So hello, one and all. I like it. Yes, they did get lazy. SF Camrush, our old coins were more detailed and beautiful, but they got lazy. Yes, they have. It seems like they find a good design. When it comes out, people are all excited about it, and then they just stick with it forever. Copper Out Coins. Good morning to the mini Rushmore of Monday, Wednesday, and Friday numismatic knowledge.
Good morning, sir. I'm just trying to find anything I can on that Star Privy.
Yeah. No luck so far?
Oh, no. I finally found an article. Yeah, pretty much they're releasing it like regular bullion. So, I mean, yeah, it's going to the authorized purchasers. So it's not going like directly to dealers.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Well, wait. It said that 50,000 will be distributed through an exclusive in-game mechanic with a video game company. Huh?
What?
Okay. I'm on this Collect Pure, and actually I've heard of them. I mean, yeah, they've been advertising out there recently. So, in-game mechanism with a video game company that's collaborating with the U.S. Mint. Authorized purchase price point will be significantly higher than the normal American Silver Eagle due to production and distribution from the Philadelphia Mint and creation of the new Privy dies. Expect retail cost for customers to be somewhere around 15 to 20 over spot on release date. And you know what? I might as well just present this. So,
Miss Amy says SD Boyan has them coming already. Has them on their thing.
yeah, they're probably pre-release because
Right.
the article here is saying that they should be released in late October, early November.
Cool. Those will be interesting to see. And if someone, when someone gets one, would they please send me a picture of it in an email, please?
Yeah,
oh, there it is. Very nice. I mean, simple but tasteful. Doesn't take away from the design.
Got a nice little star.
Just adds a little to it. Very nice.
Yep. Yeah.
Doesn't detract. Yeah.
Looks like something me and Bassman done. Just add a little extra to it.
Mm-hmm.
Like taking logos and turning them into chalk.
That would be a tough one.
That would be a tough one to do, for sure. Yeah, all that detail on that. Could you imagine, Bassman, us working on that, turning it into chalk?
Mm.
Oh, okay. Well, I haven't. I had an idea to make a thumbnail. And the thumbnail was a green chalkboard. And there was this text that we found. It's called Rough Comic. And it looks like somebody just made like graffiti with chalk. So I took and made it yellow, looked like yellow chalk. You know, the Talkin with Tiny, the Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern time. And then I made Bassman's logo. Not the color logo, but it looks like yellow chalk. And I done mine, and then Bassman had to help me do Mr. Kevin's because Mr. Kevin's is so detailed, and there's so much involved with Mr. Kevin's. I couldn't quite figure out how to do it, but Bassman and I really got down to it, and he figured out most of it. So we got her pretty good. So thank you, Bassman. But that'll be an upcoming thumbnail. Looks really cool. Let's see. Yes, I do the same thing. Except commercial, I like ramen. I add different things to it, like peanut or cashew in it. Don't care for the shrimp one. Yeah, I don't like the shrimp one either. But I will add like kimchi and stuff like that to the ramen. Don't leave like a lot of fluid in the ramen, but put like kimchi in it and fried egg, stuff like that, little pieces of pork and stuff like that. Makes it good. It's a high to do ramen.
Oh, hey, you got to spice that thing up. I mean, make it something distinct.
Right.
Otherwise, it's just noodle.
My oldest daughter got on a kick eating that ramen to the point, just the bland, plain one.
Mm-hmm.
When she was a kid, she had it every day. That's all she wanted, And so for lunch every day, we'd give her that. And now I was at her house babysitting for her one day, and I looked down there, and there's a package of ramen noodles. And so I grabbed it out and was going to cook it for her kids, I said, oh, we can have lunch because I got ramen. My wife said they won't eat it. I mean, my daughter said they won't eat it. Her kids ate it.
Jeez, so much of it ruined them on it, and they weren't even
I
born yet.
Kids will not eat ramen.
We buy it by the case from Sam's. You know, it's got like
Yeah,
30 or 40 in a pack.
yeah.
Zoe
we
loves
get
it.
those
Zoe doesn't like the
bowls.
spices and stuff that puts in it. Oh yeah, the
Yeah.
bowls are really good.
My
Yeah.
son eats those. Yeah.
Mhm.
Ramen. Zoe makes it just eats the noodles by themselves and puts Parmesan and garlic and stuff in it. Butter. Does she? Oh wow, I
You're
didn't know.
killing me, Smalls.
My
Sorry.
son, he has to
It
have
is
processed.
lunchtime for Mr. Kevin. Sorry.
My son has to have processed stuff like the little bagel bite pizzas and
Mm.
Yeah.
Hot Pockets and those ramens, because otherwise he'd start.
Microwave foods.
Yeah, microwave food.
So he's living like every college kid in the world, is what you're
Yeah,
saying.
except that he doesn't leave his computer to do anything, and he's not learning a thing. No.
Your son. I've spoke with your son. He's very intelligent. He's very
He is
intelligent.
bad
kid.
smart.
Really. I'll call him a kid. You know, he's what, 22
Yeah.
now? 23?
26.
22? Is he 26? Really?
I think so.
I thought he was the same age as Zach. Zach's getting ready to turn 22.
Mm.
But that's not
I
my
think
oldest.
he's-
My oldest is 27.
Mine is older than that. And
Dang.
mine, I got one
26.
he's got a sister that's 11 months older than him. And then they've got one that's 12, almost 12 years older than both of them.
Wow.
So my oldest daughter's way ahead of them.
Yeah. 27, 25, 22, and 15. But this year it'll be 28, 26, and 22 and 15 because Zoe's getting ready to turn 15. 15 years old is Zoe. Miss Amy has known Zoe since she was like 8.
Mm.
Yeah.
7, 8. Wow. That's crazy. That's a long time into Miss Amy. Well, Bassman's known her since she was like 9, 10.
Yeah. Yeah, she was.
Well,
She
Mr.
was
Kevin, you've known her
older
since
when
she
I
was
met her.
like 11, 12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
It's crazy. I mean, you talk about time flying.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the big thing that happened to the world where everybody was, not out in the world that often. Those years, you'd think that they would have went slowly, but they didn't. 19, 20, 21 just went like,
yeah.
2, 3, and 4, 22, 22, 22, 23, and now 24.
Mm-hmm.
It's September.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I think the clocks, there's a conspiracy to speed the clocks up on the planet so that we won't notice the days are getting shorter. Because I mean, this time is going by so fast.
Our entire lives, we have always heard that from folks from the older generation always say, man, time moves so much faster.
Yeah.
Right.
And you know what? It's the truth.
Yeah.
It is.
Your perception of time is that it is so much faster.
Yeah. When you're a kid in school waiting for that end of school bell to ring, 15 minutes is an eternity.
Yes.
See, Bassman is determined to get me to whatever's in my mouth just to come out all over the camera. Every time I go to take a drink and he's talking, he just shh. What is a black beauty? Parvis Nawab. That is a nickel that has not been annealed right, and it turns jet black. But I mean, it could be on any coin, but they started the phrase with a nickel.
Mm-hmm.
And the only reason I really know that is because I'm a nickel idiot.
Black Betty, bang, bang, bang.
Oh, by the way, did a little trading yesterday.
Yeah.
2024 proof nickel
Well,
on
Zoey.
the way. No problem, Parviz. That's why I have so little time every day. Absolutely. Yes, absolutely. We all need to thank you for serving. Yes, Miss Amy Harrell. Thank you for your service. Miss Amy Harrell was in the Air Force.
Yep.
And Mr. Bassman over here was a sailor. He was in the
I was
Navy.
gonna say Navy.
Yes. And, you know, in, 1642, when he sailed the ocean blue, Bassman was in computer engineering when he was in the Navy. Sorry, Bassman. It was right there. It was like a beach ball coming across the plate, and I just had to, give it a good swing. I have an awesome Black Beauty and properly annealed 1972 Type 2 Ike dollar. What? If you know where it's at, I'd love to see a picture of it. Coin stuff I like. I would absolutely love to see it. Oh, by the way, coin stuff I like, when's your next video going to drop? I always like watching Cgriller Stackers and well, I don't like watching the opening of Cgriller Stackers. It just gets me. But he always takes it back. What it is, in case you folks haven't seen it, Cgriller Stacker has a handful of Constitutional. Although it's not in that great of condition, if you look at the coins, when they bounce off the wooden table and ching on one another, they're not in that great of condition. But they deserve respect. He dumps it out, but then all of a sudden, the camera reverses and the coins come back up off the table into his hand. So I do like that. I'll do a video on it. Yes. That'd be awesome. Bassman Tiny could not help himself. No, it's right there. It's right. I mean, walked right into it. Yes, ramen is great. There's different recipes in it. Yes. Priorities. Outside fire cleanup. Send coins that sold on eBay while I was away. Then back to some videos. Very nice. Yes, I forgot.
I can remember one time trying to eat ramen noodles out of the package. I just thought, yeah, that'd be cool. Dry thing, little crunchy thing. That's not so good. No.
No. One of Laura's friends, her son eats them with peanut butter. He just breaks them and dips them in peanut butter and eats them crunchy. I'm like, nope. What? Lost by 1909 S. I looked everywhere but cannot find it.
No.
Penny?
Yeah. I'd almost guarantee.
The Indian, right?
That's what I was going to say. Is it the Indian or the?
Right.
Yeah, because they both that year had both.
Rumor has it when Mr. Palladino was evacuated, the coins were the first things he grabbed. The wife had to wave him down so her and the dog could get in the car.
Yeah.
Bandit Jones, member of the channel. Late guys, happy Friday, everyone. Happy Friday to you too, sir. Oh, that's funny stuff. But then he confirms it. May be partially true. Yeah, how are you supposed to expect to find out with all those pennies that surround you? Parpies is a pretty big penny guy. Oh, I can speak on this. I'm sure Mr. Kevin can. Every personal collection is beautiful when you're starting it because you're so organized. I want to keep everything so organized. And then after like the 5, 6, 10 year mark, you're still so unorganized. And you try to get it organized, and then you get overwhelmed, and you're just like, I'm going to put it here, and then I'm going to put this here, and then, okay, I'll just put this over here too. And it just gets out of hand. It gets out of hand. You can't help it. See, Griller
I've only
Stacker.
misplaced a few pennies. My zinc penny collection.
A whole big bag of them.
Yep, my zinc penny collection is missing. It's only a Ziploc sandwich bag full.
Yeah, like tight full. I know where they're at. You know where they're at.
Yeah, I do too. Or I think I do. But it just blew my mind that I can't see them.
Yes. How many of us have an organized collection? I would say you think it's organized. I think it's organized. You know, like I put all gifts and stuff in friend mail in a friend mail spot. You know, with the letters that people have sent with them. I once a week, I get emotional, and I'm like, I got to look at some of these things. So I'll go back and look at stuff, and I read the letters, and those get me a lot. But I try to put them all in the same spot, and then when you're doing videos, you're like, okay, you get them set out, and I'm going to do videos on this one, this one, this, and this one. And then I do the video, and then I set it aside to put it where it needs to go. And then it seems like it just never makes the trip. So my desk, because my other computer is this way, as you guys seen when I done talking with Tiny from the other camera the other day. But underneath this shelf that my monitor is on is friend mails that I'm going to do videos on. It's just, how many have a disorganized collection?
All of us.
This guy. Now Zoey, her collection she is no OCD. Everything has a place and everything in its place. And that's why her collection and our collection are two separate things. I was like, you could just put this in here with the rest of the stuff. Nope, not going to do it. Not going to do it. It'll get lost. I was like, well, it can't actually be lost if it's in the house. You just got
mine are in one room.
That's kind of organized.
That's that's the start. You got a good start going on, Bassman. It's a good start, brother. Been collecting currency since 1973. Nothing is organized. Currency, I had one of those accordion folders, and the little accordion folders that was like this thick and it had like 50 spots in it. And I had them by series, and not only series, but the printing area had them all. Then got them out, started doing videos on them, and just one by one they just come out of the thing. And
I have a 1909 S penny that was missing, even though I was looking at it under the scope, because the S was, remember that, Tiny? The S was so light you couldn't see it.
Yep.
I looked and looked and looked and finally saw it.
Oh yes, I remember. I've been going through my baggies of dimes. One down, many more to go. Got a good handful of errors and such. Yep. Chips aplenty. Like it. When I watch videos of dealers buying a collection, Coin Help You had one just recently. Yep. I tell myself I'm going to have a more organized collection than that. Keep telling yourself that, sir. Hey, maybe one day. Maybe one day we'll all have our collections in order and organized. I have an Excel spreadsheet that identifies everything in my collection to make sure I know what I have and avoid buying duplicates. But finding what I have is a challenge. See, yep.
Yeah, that's what
Yep.
I got a program to track mine, and it even tells you where they are and all of that.
See, he done it again. I can't even take a drink.
But that doesn't make it easy.
Right. We have these programs, Mr. Kevin Bassman and myself have a really nice program. You could put in where it's at, you could put in who you got it from, you could put how much you bought it for, you could put if you traded for it, the condition, everything. And it tells you where it's at in your collection. But how many times you put something in your collection and then you look at it and it goes somewhere else other than where it was supposed to be?
Yeah.
If the coins make it to the closet or under the bed, then it's organized.
That's right.
Let's see. Where did I put that? Oh, it's either in the. Yeah.
I got a bookshelf or under the bed. That's it. You're gonna get.
Yeah.
Well, they're all over the two card tables, or not card tables, but TV trays.
Yeah. Compton.
Brother Compton.
Member of the channel. All around great guy. Oh. Guess what he sent me a picture of this morning? It was this morning. This lady walks into where he works and gives him 50 cents. I'm going to give you 2 guesses on what one of the coins was.
Drummer boy.
They told me parumpa pum pum.
A W and a 2024.
Oh.
That was the 2. I think he's rubbing it in, sending me pictures of it. That is very cool though. Whoa, Mr. JJ, John Jacobs, good to see you. Found a 76 DDO quarter last night. What?
Zing.
No. I'm taking that off the screen. I'm not even going to put that.
Well, hey,
Hey,
where are the Soup and Quackers? It's a lucky duck. Just think, tomorrow's Saturday. Make it a great day.
Yep.
To say.
Has anybody, I know it's Friday the 13th today. Has anybody ever seen the comedy movie Saturday the 14th?
Nope.
It's a little known movie, but it's pretty funny. It's like things like Dracula and monsters and something like that, but it's kind of funny. I had 54 safety deposit box at the top of my collection. I'm now down to 37. Hope to get under 30 by sometime next year.
Oh, man. Banks are charging more and more for those deposit boxes, and they're just having their way with them, I swear.
Hello.
I got rid of mine.
Yes, ma'am.
We're at an hour, gentlemen.
What?
Yeah.
I did. I believe I spoke to you.
We got a whole minute left.
A whole minute.
Man, oh, man.
I believe I have too many rolls. You know somebody that had like, I'm going to say over 1,000 rolls of cents at one time was John Shank. He had like 37 or 38 boxes of pennies. And it was just, he had rolls of everything. Silver Praying Mantis, good to see you. Howdy, fellas. Question, I have a 1957 proof set in smoke clearest case with the 4 rivets on the 4 corners. The dime is rainbow purple all the way around. Value, you think? Thank you. 57 set in a, sounds like the capital holder.
Mm-hmm.
On the four corners, the dime is rainbow purple. The value of the dime or the
Bare
whole set?
minimum, the set's worth $30 to $35, but with that toning, it really depends on how attractive that toning is.
Right.
Some purple toning, if it's super, super dark, it could be too dark and what they consider terminal toning. If there's nice reds and blues and there's hints of different shades in the toning, then you might be able to get a bit of a premium out of it. Also depends on how many hairlines are in it, and but it's really subjective when it comes to toning.
Right. And it depends on the buyer, really, like Mr. Kevin said, the buyer, if they like toning or they don't like toning. Now, I love toning, but I mean, there's folks in the chat right now I know that don't like toning.
Oh yeah.
So, they want their coins to look like a coin, pristine, that silvery nickel color, if, speaking on the dime, but like, well,
yeah,
what
the
year?
90s and 2000, early 2000s, everybody was like, oh, blast white, can't have toning on it. Toning is damage. It's harming the coin. It's like, no, it's not. It's natural to the coin. Right. But yeah, just like Lucky Duck just said, love toning when it's attractive.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, as I said, it's subjective. But you know what?
Those coins that turn gray looking that I like so well. Now see, I don't like toning, but I like them, but that's actually a toning.
Right.
But I don't care all that much for that purples and yellows, and it just never really interested me.
Right. Now, like the 76s that Mr. Kevin sent me. Let me get the light over here.
Yeah,
it's not picking it up at all.
Yeah.
See, it looks dark, but there are purples and blues and greens.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, cameras have a tough time with toning.
Yeah, especially, factory cameras on a laptop.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I got the DSLR here for the coin cam, so it can pick up some of that. It doesn't even pick up all of it. It just picks up some of the better highlights.
Yep.
But hey, we are over an hour, and actually I need to return a phone call that came in during the hour. So hey, I want to thank everybody for coming on out. Hope you all have a great weekend. If you're down in Tampa, Florida, there is a coin show down there. It's their first time, so I hope to find out what all has happened down there. So hey, if you end up going down there, please let me know. This weekend, I'm going to be over at Grand Rapids tomorrow from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. over in Granville, Michigan. But for now, I'm Kevin from Coins Making Sense, your spot for the dissemination of information to the numismatic nation. Thank you very much, everybody, and you have yourselves a good day. Bye.
Okay. If you happen to be anywhere near Arkansas on September 26th, 27th, and 28th, there is a coin show Tri-Lakes Coin Club is putting on down in Hot Springs, Arkansas. So free parking, free admission. It's not a terribly big coin show, but they have a lot of coins where they have like complete sets, lots and lots of nickels, lots and lots of dimes, things like that.
Nice.
I got several for my penny book last year at that. So if you're in Arkansas on those dates, September 26th, 27th, and 28th, go to Hot Springs and hit the coin show. Okay, y'all have a good weekend, and if you got to mow the yard, mow it. Try to have fun, and see y'all Monday. Until then, I'm wishing I was fishing. Bye.
Thank you, Bass Man, Mr. Kevin. Love having you guys up here. We've got Miss Amy Harrell. We've got Cgriller Stacker. We've got Azure Blue. We've got Kenomine. Zoey Strong. Absolutely. Strongest person I've ever met in my life, and I just happened to help make her. So I'm really, really proud of that. You guys have a good weekend. Coin stuff I like, Zoey Strong. Absolutely. You guys have a great weekend. See you on Monday right here. Oh, I got to draw attention to this. Silver Praying Mantis, appreciate you as well, sir. And Kenomine said about toning, this is a really good comment. Toning is like natural art. You never know what you're going to get. Kind of fascinating to me. Beautiful. It's all about the coins interacting with their surroundings. That's what makes toning. Oh. What? Now you're talking my jam there, Silver Praying Menace. Anyway, you guys have a good weekend. I love each and every one of you, and I hope this finds you guys safe and healthy. You guys don't forget to check that pocket change, because you never know what you got in your pocket until you look.